I don't know if you can hear the audio on here or not. Good morning. Good afternoon. I don't know if you can hear the audio on here or not. Good morning. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me on here? Okay. Can you hear me? I've slowed down the footage. Slowed down the footage to the footage that I took today so you can see in slow motion what these massive UFOs and orb or life forms look like as they go into the sun. This is footage that I took around 6 o'clock tonight of thousands of UFOs right underneath the sun and the whiteness of the sky. And I slowed the footage down so we could get a better view of what some of these looked like, because they zip by so fast, super fast. And I wanted to be able to get them. If I put it at normal speed, they're going to be going so fast you will not be able to see them. See these great big orb-like things? These things are as big as the sun. You can barely see the outline of them. But I've got my Nikon P900 pointed directly like underneath the sun, where the white of the sky is, where you can't really see, to see if I could capture the UFOs. That's the sun up there. It's so super, super bright. And there were so many. Wow, that one was big. Whatever that was, it was massive. Some of these UFOs look like they're transparent, translucent. Some are solid. Some are long as they fly through. They're going inside the sun, and they're going across the sky of the sun. Yeah, look at that. Whatever that was, that went way up in there. Yeah. The only way to see them really well is to slow it down. I wish they would not white out the sky so much like everyone else wishes, so we could see what is going on up there directly under that sun and what's going into the sun. You can't really point your camera straight at the sun because you're going to get blinded. You'll burn out your lens. But how can, if they're going to the sun, are they going inside it, or are they going into another dimension? It's like a big wormhole or something. Oh, you can hear me now? I had the speed turned down really low and didn't have the sound turned off. It kind of did look kind of spooky. It looked like, sounded like space is what it sounded like. Just by looking at the rim of some of these objects, they're massive. And they look like the big cluster of donut-shaped UFOs, some of them that hang around the sun. Let me come over here. So you can still see more. This red is the red that's being seen off the sun itself. Like those great big red, like teardrop shapes. If you've ever saw pictures of the sun and they look like had like red circles around them, this is what that is. The fires. Hello from Blackpool, UK. I'm wide awake, you all. Maybe I went out, it was too much time in the sun today, probably. Doing all my gardening and spraying of the trees and stuff. See, some of these are smaller UFO craft. See, there was two of them flying together. Yeah, my picture is clearer than the Pentagon's. Yeah. You've been hearing a tapping noise. It's tethered to the cord. Now if I move it a little bit more, see if there's any other images. If I speed it up, you'll see them going. This is at 0.6. If I point it at 0.25, you see this up here. See that UFO that flew across? I used the side of my house to try to block out some of that sun. Look at them. There's so many flying around. It's like it's a steady flow of them. You go to the Subaru telescope and you know how when the sun rises, there's these colorful orb-like things that are big as the sun clustered around. They're like rainbowy looking and stuff. Because they're up in the sky too. This is just a little bit more slowed down. I don't know if I showed this video right here, because this was also a video that I took before Rosie Honey came out. Right here. Look at the pace that they're going, and I've got it slowed down a lot. They'd be going a lot faster if I put it at normal speed as they're going through there. No, it's not a red filter. You can see them going up inside that sun. Some are solid and some are semi-solid. If you were to point it straight at the sun, you wouldn't get nothing. And if you'd put an ND64 filter or, I don't know, 1,000, well, I doubt it you'd be able to see the UFO, like that, whatever that, like energy flying across the sky. There was a great big flag of it. I doubt you'd be able to see some of that stuff. I hope it's not solar flares being seen when it's great big things like that. There's so many of them. Wonder if they outnumber humans on the earth. Oh, you're welcome, beautiful fretboard. I don't know if I showed this one. I might have tried to start showing it. It's like you can't see the whole diameter of these UFOs. Like, I know why you can't. Because I have part of the sun blocked out. I'm using the top of my rafter or whatever trim to block out that part of the sun on the other side. And you can't see what goes on because they go up from behind, they go behind it. Some of them are really big. It's like, really wonder how big they are. Are they as big as an airplane? Are they 10 centimeters like some of those satellite cubes? Oh, it is important to show what's up in the sky. It is. Because something is coming. Well, we also got something here on Earth that's trying to get done before that something gets here, more or less. Yeah, I'm sure there is a war up there. If there's a war down here, I'm sure there's a war up here, and there's a war underneath our feet. Now this is the gray of the sky underneath it. Do you think there's like human bodies inside of there? Like, you know how people can be like a spirit orb? Yeah. You can see, like, there's a layer. Look at that, how it looks like it's a great big long duplicate of a I don't know. Look at that shape. You know, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this whole thing is like a duplicate, of, like a row of them, or maybe it's something great big massive going across. I don't know, like a six-sided shape or something. Maybe a consciousness in here on them. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't say it's not possible. I wonder if something's going in that beige part, because it looks kind of organic. Look at it. You know how like a mushroom looks? This kind of looks like that too. It looks like, I don't know, if they're going inside it. A great big, I don't know, starfish. Wonder what that is. We're looking at some footage I took today around 6 something in the western sky. I zoomed up my Nikon P900 underneath the sun, under the white of the sun, to see if I could catch these UFOs that are flying up into the sun and around the sun. So that's what you're looking at when you see flashing going across the screen. It is small UFOs and like small, like gigantic, round-looking orbs, and a lot of the shapes up here look like the stars that I've zoomed up on, except those stars are massive. Well, these might be just as massive if they're really far away. See, there's, wow, I don't know what that thing was that came out, but that wasn't a round circular thing. It had a tail on it. It did. It was white with a tail. There's a lot of movement happening. This is right beneath the sun, and it's so white in the sky. They're super fast. They'd be really faster, sped up to normal speed. See how fast it came out? It just like shot out like one of those clay target things. You stick that clay thing in and you shoot it up in the air, and then you take your, boom, shoot at the clay targets. Look at them going up. They're massive. There's no reason why it couldn't be a round circular disc UFO going up into that sun. There's no reason whatsoever. Since there's round discs and round UFOs. Oh wow, Marcy. Should come right down. Trying to think, do I see something up there? I wish they would, it doesn't do no good to wish, Gina. They're not going to make the sky unwhite and show everybody what's up there. There's like thousands of them. There's no telling how many are in and out in even 1 minute. This is just one section. Just one teeny tiny section in the sky is full of them going to and fro. The sun is just so bright. Just think that's not just one. It's one after the other. Where do they go? Where are they going? You had 3 ticks on you today, Christine. My husband pulled off a tick today when he went to put the ATV back, and he pulled off a tick yesterday when he went outside just to walk from one place to another. Oh, wow. My husband almost died from that tick disease, that Lone Star tick. I thought he was going to die. He was about on his deathbed, but he got better. Yeah. Christine, did you get it out of your nose? That would be gross. Oh no, that's awful. Wow. Why don't we hear the news talking about this? Why don't we hear the Pentagon press briefings talking about this? Maybe they call these the UAPs. Maybe. But how do you battle against something like this that is kind of translucent and is not in a solid state, but then yet they could have special powers. They really could. Special abilities and stuff like that that we don't know about. And how do you confront something like this? And they may not even be, they're probably benevolent. What if they're like angelic beings? Wow, that was some great big ones right there, flying to and fro. Um, hmm. It's just constant movement. They're very busy. Let me see something. There are some pretty massive ones coming out from that sun, or even behind that sun. That look like a cube, a white cube. There's no telling how many big motherships are out there. And then what would they call a mothership? Would they call a great big round? Did you see that? There's a great big flash of something that came across just then. Super bright. Maybe when we see big flashes like that on the NASA products, that's right there. And we pick that up with our own camera. If we can pick that up with our own camera and they show big flashes of light, you like plasma, across the sun on their cameras, well then how can we have the same distance that they have? Because it really did. It looked like a great big streak of plasma light. I'm trying to get back to it. When the sun moves back over here, we'll see it. Oh, Susan Donahue, hello. Excuse me. See if we can get that great big streak again. big flash. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll see it. There it was. You see it? It looked like a golden ship. A golden ship. I wish I could get it. I really do wish I could get it. I wish I could get it. Let's see if I can't get it. It's too tricky. It's so tricky. If I slow down the speed, I may never see it again. Oh, see, because it starts it over. If I could find out where I moved the sun, I won't find it again. It's got purple in the sky. Yeah. Okay. I made it go really slow now. Now you did it, Gina. It's going to go super duper slow. Like how slow? A snail's pace. That's how slow. A snail's pace slow. See some of these coming out. There's that one. These are too slow. Maybe I get it. Let's see if there's any going to come down, even though it's really slow. Okay, that looked like a cube. We might get it. Okay, there's a big one right there. I've got it slowed down super, super slow. I want to catch that great big golden ship, because really that's what it looked like, a golden ship that showed up. There's another one. There's one. Those look like the ones that are around the Subaru telescope, what's on the inside of those in the sky. So they're really there. That's not just reflections. They're actually in the sky because they're moving out of the sun. What is going on? Okay, there's another one. They're coming down from above. Can't remember what the screen looked like when it was coming by. Oh, that's the round cluster ones that they had on the NASA product with the rings all around it. I hope we're in the right spot for that big ship, because it was massive. Oh, you're welcome, Vonda. Though I can't see, I may have went way too far to miss that golden ship. It serves me right. Hello, Vivi. There's a big one. The big one. Every time I slow down the speed, it puts at it turns into a different time stamp. Was we in the gray area when it happened? I can't remember. I have no idea. We could have been, and then maybe we could not have been. We just need some things to come flying down through here. Okay, we got some coming. We need more to come down through here. Whoa, that's what we wanted right there. Did you see it? It was massive. Right by the sun. You see it right there. 30055. We're going to see it again. I hope. No, I went too far. Yeah, that was huge. It was really huge. No, I won't be able to get it. I might be able to get it. I doubt it. But I might. Okay, we got those coming down. We'll get it again. Right there. Woo! So there's our golden ship, you all. Look at that. That would be a mothership right there. Is what it would be. I can't zoom out. This is the video. So if it's at 30042, I might be able to go back a tad bit. See if I can 300. Maybe I can get it as it's coming down. But I gotta be fast. Good evening. Okay, I just gotta be fast. There's no zooming down because this camera is at a normal thing. I haven't got it stretched out of the window. Okay, it's gonna be coming soon. You just got to catch it as it's coming down. I'm going to keep pushing pause and see if we can catch it. Because it is a golden ship. Calling occupants, or what's that song? Calling occupants of interplanetary or golden occupants. That song, calling occupants of interplanetary craft. Yeah, I'm trying to concentrate for when it comes down because it's coming down fast when it comes down. Let's go. Okay, we're in the gray part. $20. Okay. It's getting ready to come down here. We'll see some come down first. Okay, I got to be really careful now because I'll pass it up if I'm not careful. Okay, we got one small ship coming down. And then we're going to have a massive, massive mothership. Because it's going to come down. See, the screen's even getting brighter. It's getting ready because here comes a small one. There comes a small donut shape. This is scary. Actually, it's kind of nervous. Oh, we got it. Wow, is that not massive? This is directly underneath the sun. Underneath the sun. I'm going to come over here and take a screenshot. It's under the sun, you all. Can I get a screenshot? Yes. That's how massive it is. And it was flying super, super fast. It takes up the whole sky. Are there any spaceships that... See, look at the curvature of it, you all. It's got a curvature. I don't want to touch anything and mess anything up. Let me see if... can we do something with this? I don't know what I can do with it. I really don't know what I can do with this ship. But it is oval. I wouldn't even know how. It's got a double layer. Kind of looks like the clouds. Yeah, like a disc. Like a disc. I'm kind of scared to even come over here. If I bring up this HD movie maker and maybe put a picture in there, the photo, see if we can, you all stare at that for a second. I'm going to see if I can get an image of it and see what it looks like in the inverted mode. Okay, I want to come over here. Got it in the inverted mode. Let's see what it might look like. Well, this is what it looks like in the grayscale negative. That's just a grayscale. That is what it looks like. Oh, it's an edge detect. It's a massive, yeah, good night. It's a massive, ship. That's what it looks like in the inverted mode. Thank you, Winter Sounds. So, okay, you all, we looked at it. Gina, you be very careful. I'm going to try to be really, let's try to be very careful. Let me put it back to me. And you, okay, just be real careful. All right, where's the, I'm going to push it again, you all. And there it is going down. It goes so fast, it dips down like that. And then it's gone. Then it's gone. So that was really, that's really wild. Probably gonna, can I get that back to that spot? That was the biggest one, you all, right there. Let's watch it again. As we got the UFOs coming down. And we're zoomed up right underneath the sun. I'm going to push it. Oh, see, the sky's getting really bright because it's luminosity. I'm going slow. I want to try to click into it again. There it is. Right there again, you all. That's like massive. That's the biggest ship. That is the biggest ship right there. That literally is the biggest ship I've ever seen in the sky by the sun. Golden ships. Clickbait, Moon Bunny. Yeah, it sounded like it. Click, 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 click. But the good thing is, it's actually up there. Golden. Yeah. You're so welcome, y'all. Probably am going to go. We've been on here 40 minutes. Gina, you need to stop doing long videos. Can't help it. I can't help it, but if I'm investigating, that's all right. Good evening. So I'm going to go, you all. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That is about as big as the sun. If it went underneath the sun and went across the sky, it really does look as if it was big as the sun. You can see it right there. That's all we got. I can't zoom out on it because I'm at the maximum of my camera. So thank you, Applebrooks, honey. You all, I'm going to go. Yes, love you too. And it's 11 at night. I better get some sleep. So, hello. Hello. And good night. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yeah, that was exciting, you all. I'm sure there's a whole lot more. UFOs, if I go slow, it'd take 4 hours to look at it. Yeah, but I'm not going to stay here for 4 hours. I'm not. Have a wonderful